Hello, beautiful people. We are going to try this one more time. If you can hear me this time, please let me know where you are joining me from. For those of you that do not know who I am, my name is Megan Davis Adirele. I am an online career educator and spiritual business advisor for entrepreneurs who are on their spiritual path and they are looking to manifest their visions into reality so they can get to the next level of peace, of purpose, of prosperity, and of profits. I just think this is funny. Sometimes you utilize systems in your business and you get accustomed to things doing certain types of ways and utilizing certain types of resources, and then things change, they upgrade, they evolve, they advance, and then things get broken, right? And so I think it's just timely, and I had so many messages that was like, hey, we were on, what happened? So I decided to hop back on because apparently this is one of my own lessons in this season. Is the message before was really setting the stage for success and looking at those things that you really need to do to shift into your next level and to also surrender. So you are experiencing me surrendering in real time. So if you have had some surrendering moments and you know that there are more to come, then welcome. You belong here. So we are here. And like the message stated for that I wanted to share today is just what are the four things that I am focusing on this season that are beginning to really materialize, as you see firsthand, that are really helping me to set the stage so that I am really able to shift into another identity and to surrender. And so I just wanted to share what these four things are that I'm focused on, and hopefully it can also bless you and to help to catapult you into this next season. These four things that I'm sharing with you are things that I, again, like I said, that I'm working on, and things that I have been discussing with some of my private one-on-one and some of my group coaching clients as well. And so let's dive back into it. Um, the first thing that I wanted to talk about again is honing in on a keyword or a key phrase, or some type of mantra, some type of affirmation, something that is feels good to you, something that it feels like you need, something that you need to say to yourself. One of the things that I have been saying lately is, I am prosperous, I am wealthy, I'm abundant, I'm aligned. But tonight, before I got on live originally, the two words that popped in were shifting and surrendering. And so, again, like I said, you saw firsthand where it was a lesson on sometimes we need to repeat those lessons. Sometimes it's those things that we need to continuously show up. It's those things of, you know what, you still need to keep going. You need to still keep pushing. You still need a do-over, right? What are those things that you need in your life that really are going to help you to set the tone, set the stage for success so that you can become masterful in your craft. And a lot of times that thing is doing things on repeat. So here we are. Okay. And so ask yourself, what is the word? What is the phrase that I need? Whether it's, what is going to be your word or the phrase for this year? What is going to be your word or phrase for the month, for the week, or heck, it could even be for the day, right? It's your world. So just sit in and focus in on what can my word or my phrase need. Okay. And once you have that word or that phrase, do something such as mirror work. Mirror work is very, very powerful. It is looking at yourself in the mirror, becoming vulnerable, telling yourself what it is that you need, even if you're in the process of growing, of developing, of becoming, right? Because in the evolution of the be, the do, and the have, it's about first embodiment. And oftentimes we have to have those heart to heart conversations even with ourselves, by first telling ourselves that we love ourselves, telling ourselves that we are worthy, telling ourselves that we're enough, telling ourselves that we can be the successful, CEO, entrepreneur, business person, healer, coach, consultant, service provider, whatever it is that you are. But just by you first initially setting that tone within yourself, because it automatically and always starts within you first. And so mirror work is a powerful practice that I would encourage you to do. And it's not just, the mirror of your bathroom, right? Anytime that you see your reflection, tell yourself those words, those affirmations, those things that you need, so that you can really begin to grow and really begin to prosper, and so that things can really begin to materialize in your life, so that you can see that level of success that you so desire. So that's the first thing. So again, I'm sorry, that's the second thing. So the first thing is to, set your intention by, thinking about whatever that word is, that phrase, that mantra, that affirmation, and then coupling that with, mirror work, whatever type of mirror exercises it is that you need, so that you can really begin to set that tone, to set that stage, to get into that mindset, so that you can really begin to see that success. Sometimes people struggle with, saying I love you, to yourself. And so even if you are struggling, in one of the exercises in one of the books, and I did this with a group a couple of years ago. It's actually a book called Mirror Work, and it's daily exercises. And one of the things that it teaches us is it teaches us to even tell ourselves that I am learning to do whatever it is, right? I'm learning to be masterful in my craft. I am learning to be more accountable. I am learning to be a more conscious parent. Whatever it is that you are needing in your life, just tell yourself that you are learning. And that way you're able to really give yourself that level of grace, that level of guidance, that level of grit, so that you can get to whatever it is that you need to progress you into that next level. And so again, practice mirror work. The third thing is to take inspired action, right? And to also do this with a level of repetition. Again, like I said, this is firsthand you all seeing, me manifest and me get to a next level live, because what? I had to go live again twice, because the first time I did a whole live and there was no sound, nothing recorded. It recorded without sound, and everything else. And so oftentimes when you have inspiration to do things, is to not allow things to get into your way, and to see your level of determination, to see your level of dedication to what it is that you want to do. And so think about those things that you need to do, that you need to repeatedly do, so that it can get ingrained into you, so that you can realize, like, hey, this is something that I'm doing day in, day out. But the part of it where it comes into mastery is where you're doing these things and you don't even have to think about it anymore, right? Because it's so ingrained into your subconscious mind. It's just like you waking up out of bed, saying prayers, and getting up and going to the restroom to use the restroom and go brush your teeth, right? You don't have to remind yourself every morning of basic simple tasks for you to do, because you've been doing it so long. And sometimes you're doing it without you even realizing or thinking, or it feeling like it's any type of effort or any type of extra, sacrifice, right? And so think about those things. Think about those three things, right? Think about whatever type of word or phrase that you need. Think about how you can really begin to incorporate, more mirror work, so that you can gain that level of confidence, so that you can gain that level of clarity, so that you can gain that level of conviction that you need even within your own life. And then think about those things that you need to do, or repeat, so that you can take whatever type of inspired action and it does not feel like it has to be work. Okay. And then the other thing that I'm really focusing in on for my next level of shifting and surrendering in this season is focusing more on gratitude. Gratitude is and always has been a key to my success of being, grateful and thankful and, just thanking God for the many blessings that we already have and the abundance that we already have and the relationships that we already have built and all of the lessons and knowledge and skills and abilities and everything that we already have, right? I know a lot of us have been doing a lot of spring cleaning and, it's been just this energy. And then I received confirmation from one of my Reiki master teachers that that's just a part of the energy that's kind of going on right now. Is a lot of times people are in that energy of, like reshifting and recalibrating and, kind of getting things in a necessary order. And it's oftentimes it's common for those types of things to be in this energy because of the new year, but just energetically what's going on is also that reshift and that recalibration. And so, with that energy, it's about thinking about those things as you are, cleaning out your closet and decluttering. Think about the abundance that you already have. And even as you're telling yourself, utilize those mantras and affirmations and, like letting yourself know that I'm already abundant, that I already have everything that I need. And just live in that level of gratitude and that level of gratefulness so that you can really begin to catapult your success and so that you can really set the stage for success in the season. And again, this message was really about you realizing that everything that you already have already lies within your two hands. It lies within you. So that you can be, that you can do, that you can have everything that your heart desires so that you can really begin to shift into your next level. But first, it starts by surrendering, right? Is surrendering. So think about all those various ways that, you know, whatever affirmations, again, like I said, that you just need to repeatedly tell yourself in this season. That I'm already abundant, that I'm already prosperous, that I already have everything within me that I need to grow to be successful, that I'm healthy, that I'm wealthy, that I'm blessed, that I whatever it is that you need, I am fearlessly and wonderfully made. I am a divine creatrix. I'm living an abundant life. I'm living a rich life. I'm wealthy. I'm prosperous. Whatever it is that you need to tell yourself in this season, continue to tell yourself, but couple it by doing that mirror work so that you can look at your own reflection. And it can be emotional. You might cry, you might break down, you might have a hard time, but doing it on repeat. Every single time you look at that reflection, even if it's the reflection in your computer screen, do these mantras and affirmations. If it's, looking at a window and you see your reflection, if you see your reflection inside of your TV, do it because it's still your reflection. And a mirror is just that, it's an image of a reflection of yourself. And so look at your own self, look at your own divinity, because it really starts from within you. And so that is my message of me wanting to bring you in on my journey as I'm shifting, as I'm surrendering, as I'm getting to, another level. And just letting you know what I'm focused in on, those four things that I'm focusing in on in this season, so that I can really begin to shift, to grow, to prosper, to be even more abundant. And so be blessed and love and light to you. Good night.